Hi, welcome back to the channel, and if you're new here, hi, I'm Shauna. So recently my YouTube feed has been filled with these videos of Crumbl cookies, and I just really wanted to try it for myself, but me being an Indian, of course, it's not available here. So I thought about the next best thing, which is trying to recreate these cookies myself. So for this video I chose to make two types of cookies. One of them is the classic chocolate chip cookies and another one of them is the chocolate heath cake cookies. And let's head to the kitchen now. Now, even before the baking process started, I actually had to do some preparation. I had to sit down and do maths because the recipe that I found on the internet, they were for 12 cookies each, and I don't really have the need for 24 cookies right now. I don't even have the space in the refrigerator to keep them. So I had to sit down and 1/4 all of the ingredients, the entire recipe, so that instead of 12 cookies I get 3 cookies each. And this is the most amount of maths that I have done since high school, and I am so terrible at it. I am just praying to God that for once I have done all the calculations correctly and it worked out. But whatever the calculations were, they came out to very weird numbers, like 93 grams of butter and 93 grams of sugar, and yeah, it was just some really odd numbers. So I had to pull out the weighing machine, which I don't usually use. Now, as I said, I 1/4 the recipe, so instead of 2 eggs I had to use half of an egg, which was another big issue. I had to use half of an egg in one of the recipes and 3/4 of an egg in another recipe, which I don't know how I calculated it, it just happened. Now the batter in the pink bowl is for the chocolate chip cookies, and the batter in the white bowl is actually for the chocolate heath cake cookies. And I was really worried about this batter because it was so watery. I thought that, of course, I did the calculations wrong for the egg especially, and it became very watery. But yeah, then I turned on the mixer and somehow it became a firm mixture. So yeah, all good. At this point, the dough was looking very dry, like the flour seemed like a lot, and I was wondering if it will work out, but then somehow magically it all came together and it became this dough that I could knead with my hands. Now, even though the heat cake cookies, they turned out okay and it became a dough that I could knead with my hands, the choco chip cookies dough, it was very crumbly and it was just not coming together no matter how much I try to work with it. So I added some milk, like a few tablespoons of milk. I just eyeballed it, and that did affect the texture of it a little bit. I don't know how much it altered the recipe or whatever, but if I had not added that milk, it would have been I could not have molded it into balls to make the actual cookies. As you can see, the chocolate chip cookies were also not integrating into the dough, so I had to add the milk. The recipe called for half a cup worth of dough balls to make one cookie each, which terrified me. But then I remembered that the Crumbl cookies are actually massive. So yeah, that is why the cookies are so big. And I initially wanted to make 6 cookies, 3 cookies each of both the flavors. But because of the size, I could only fit 4 on the tray. Now for the topping, this recipe actually asks for heavy cream, like whipped cream, but I just could not find heavy cream for the life of me. It was sold out on Blinkit and Swiggy Instamart, and heavy cream it's just not available in our local stores. So I just bought some fresh cream and prayed that it would thicken up, and of course it didn't, because fresh cream is low in fat and it just doesn't whip up. So this is the goopy mess that it became, and I just made do with it. There was also supposed to be a layer of this like chopped up chocolate called Heath bars, and of course they are American chocolate and it's not available here, so I just skipped that step. So this is the Indian version of the Crumbl cookies. It's finally time to try these cookies. I let them sit in the fridge for a little bit because I wanted the cream to firm up a little bit so that it wasn't such a goopy mess after all. So let's try it. This is the choco chip cookies. I'm just trying a little bit because, as I said, the cookies are ginormous. I won't be finishing. No one is finishing one of them in one sitting. Pretty good. I really like these ones. Like, they are very thick. They are more of like a cake and a cookie. Like if a cake and a cookie had a child, it would be this one. Like you can see the texture. If it will focus on this, I have to do the beauty guru thing with the, like, can you see it? No. Okay, my camera just doesn't want to focus on it, but anyway, you can see it's very crumbly, it's nice. Pretty good. I think it might be a little dry. I did overbake this a little bit. I liked it 30 minutes in the microwave. Should have stuck to like the 20 minutes maybe, but it was very soft to the touch. I microwaved it for a little bit longer, but not bad actually. I think this is the correct texture. I don't know because I've never had Crumbl cookies in my life, so this is the closest I will get. Now let's try the Heath cake cookies. Now there is no Heath bars in them, so there is no point of calling them Heath cake cookies. They are just chocolate cake cookies. For a little piece with a bit of cream, added some more cream onto it. Let's try. This one is also crumbly. I just remember that Kiki Palmer meme. It has a little bit of a zing to it.
This one has a little sweetness to it.
This is like not any cookies that I've had before. It's really nice actually. And before I tasted this, I actually gave them to my mother to taste them, and she actually liked these Heath cookies more than the choco chip cookie because it has that condensed milk and cream on it, which is obviously giving it that richer flavor. Don't make 12 cookies in one go. It will take you a lifetime to finish it. They are very rich, very sweet and very big. I would say this was a big success, and I probably will make these Heath cake cookies, chocolate cake cookies once again, if not for me, for my mother. They are absolutely delicious. If you want to make them for yourself, bake them, let me know how it goes. Thank you for watching. I hope you enjoyed coming along on this journey with me. If you're enjoying this video, like, comment and subscribe, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye bye.